The Irish gender pay gap is 13.9%. It's estimated the current pace would take Ireland 55 years to close the gender pay gap. It's experienced most acutely by older women, women from ethnic minorities and women with disabilities. Pay transparency is an internationally recognised tool to help reduce pay gaps. It will ensure employees access to information necessary for them to be able to enforce their rights to non-discriminatory pay. It will also help shed light on informal pay systems and pay negotiations and variable wage practices such as bonuses, all of which contribute to wage gaps. This legislation can and needs to be stronger to do all it can to close the gender pay gap. We know that women are disproportionately present in low-paid and precarious employment, and that on average they spend fewer hours in paid work than men. The specific items listed in Deputy Functions amendments to include the gender breakdown of full-time and part-time employees and those on flexible working hours provides the type of details needed to get a fuller picture of the issues. This will help identify work practices and cultures which involve women disproportionately holding non-full-time roles. I urge the Minister to accept them. Thank you. Thanks, Lascia and Corla, and I agree with everything that Deputy Functions said there. Just in relation to Amendment 4, I think it's entirely sensible. It removes ambiguity and ensures employers are serious about addressing any wage gap. It would require that employers are obliged to set out the measures they are taking to address the wage inequalities. If this legislation is serious about addressing the wage gap, then it should require employers to state how they are going to address gender-based discrimination, and the government needs to accept that amendment. Thank you, Lascia and Corla. I'd just like to support this amendment. Minister, you outlined the significance of the bill and the positive impact it will have on wage equality. So surely we just want to ensure that it is in effect as soon as possible. The bill currently allows an employer with fewer than 250 employees 2 years to follow the regulations, and employers with fewer than 150 employees 3 years. And I think we all expect an adjustment period. That's absolutely fine, but these are excessive, especially when the bill was initiated over 2 years ago and will likely take another few months before the regulations are made. So employers and the department have known this is on the way. I don't think there's any need for that kind of prolonged lead-in. I think we should work towards greater equality as soon as possible.
Thank you.